Coming to you straight from the Rio Grande and beyond. Broadcasting to the four corners of the globe. So grab your seat, your coffee, or your sundowner.
Okay, everybody, here we go.
On point, as always. This is Gloves Off. Gloves Off.
We're back at you in Gloves Off. I'm Paul Buitrón, and today I have one of the pillars of Laredo, Texas, US Congressman Henry Cuellar. Good morning, Congressman. How are we doing today?
Hey, Paul, how are you? Good morning. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and your family.
Thank you so much. Likewise to you and your family, your staff, and everything that you all have been doing. I've seen that you've been very busy. Can you tell us what's been going on? I saw a wonderful presentation that you all did yesterday, which was that of a house for the young man that gave his life for freedoms.
You know, we lost a Marine, a son of here in the Laredo area back in August in Afghanistan, David Lee Espinosa. His family suffered a lot. Our community suffered. Our nation suffered as we lost those 13 service people that we had. Right after that happened, I started getting calls from different folks that wanted to help out. We had people, Memo Trevino in Laredo, they help with computers for the 3 children that were left. Then we had other people that called in and wanted to provide monetary support. Then I got a very interesting call from Ignacio Urbaso, Commerce Bank president, and Wes Hoskin, president of a bank in Corpus Christi. And they said, hey, we want to work with you, Congressman, to help this family. Can you show us some pictures? They said, what do you think we can help them? I said, well, I've seen their home in the Rio Bravo area, and it's a very humble home, and they need some help. Can you help fix that home? So we sent them pictures. They looked at it. They came back and they said, you know what? I think we're going to do more than that. Why don't we look at buying them a home? And, I was surprised and I was very happy for them. I said, we'll work with them. So my office, Susan worked with them, and they started looking for homes, and then working with the realtors, they found the home that they wanted. They looked at different homes, and then this Texas banking industry came through, and they paid for this new house that we were there yesterday in South Laredo, a brand new house. It was they were still finishing some of the painting and the touch-ups. Brand new house. They paid for the house. They paid for the taxes and insurance for a period of time. They even set up a scholarship for the 3 kids so they can go off to college. One is in college and the other one's high school and a little younger. So imagine a new home, mortgage free. They bought furniture also. They set up a college trust fund for the kids. And then other people came in, different people in Laredo came in, and they provided free services. They provided $500 here. They did that. They bought furniture and all that. So all of them, it's what I said. It's a bittersweet for the family, for the Espinosa family. It's bittersweet for them because they lost their son. They still have a lot of memories, of course, of the son. But in a way, the son provided this to the families. He was up there in heaven, smiling down, because he just provided them not only a house, but a home where they now have a brand new home. I think they're going to hopefully move right after the year when all the closing is done. The closing process is done. And it's just amazing the generosity of Laredo, Webb County, Corpus Christi, and across the state of Texas, where they said, we want to provide for this son that we lost, the son that belonged to all of us.
Absolutely. What a wonderful gesture. What a wonderful gesture. And that's a great end for a year. And how do you see the new year coming towards us? How do you see the impacts and everything else here in Laredo? What do you foresee?
Well, first of all, we got to take care of our health. We got to make sure, as the The COVID-19 has definitely gone down. If you recall, for a while, the infections were very high. They've gone down. There's been a low increase because of the new variant out there. But again, look, the bottom line is if you're vaccinated, then it's going to be a much better situation for y'all. Even there are some breakthroughs where people have gone their 2 shots, so 1 shot, and then the booster shot. But the people that have gone sick or even have died are the ones that have not been vaccinated. Get your vaccines, wear your mask, be careful, and hopefully next year will be much, much better. The technology, the innovation that the U.S. has, where we have the best of the civilians and the military that came up with a vaccine. A vaccine usually takes 5 to 10 years. We developed that, and we say we because the United States civilians and military all provided this effort. We put in billions of dollars for research, and our scientists came through. And instead of taking 5 to 8 years for a vaccine, they did it in less than a year. And I think we're going to get better. As you know, even Pfizer is coming up with a pill that people can also take to help them. So the innovation and the research that we have here in the United States, the brightest minds that we have just been incredible. So I see next year as getting much better than 20. We saw the world shut down, literally shut down. If you see the employment we had, we were growing, and then all of a sudden it just dropped. I mean, it was in a curve. It just dropped down because the world shut down. Now we're coming back again. There's been over 6 million jobs have been created or gained back again, should I say. And it's going to continue. We'll have some challenges trying to get people back to work. I don't care if I'm in Laredo, San Antonio, Atascosa, urban, rural. What are people looking for? They're looking for workers, and they're trying to get people back to work. And we still have some change supply situations, not from Mexico, our friends there. As you know, Paul, trade is continuing very fast. We still get 16,000 trailers a day. We still see about 25 trains a day also crossing the border. It looks like people are, now that we opened the border, and that was so important to our downtown businesses, that has helped so much to get people back to work and sell downtown and create those jobs, but they're still looking for people. But on the change supply, it's coming from China and those places, the seaports. And that tells us we should learn one thing. We cannot depend on China. If we're going to have change supplies, let's look south to our friends in Mexico, Central America, create those jobs over there instead of China, so that way less people will be coming over here. So I see the year in a much better place than it was in 20 or 21. But again, we need to be strong. We need to, take care of ourselves. But I see our economy doing much, much better this coming year.
Absolutely. And I think that's a wonderful idea about looking south for more jobs and so on and so forth.
Yeah, first we create the jobs here in the U.S. I say create all the jobs. I'm asking all the companies, hey, look into your own country, create the jobs here. And I think, Laredo and the other ones, it's, we should start diversifying. It's not only trade, which is key to us, or oil and gas, which is so important, but we need to start looking at diversification of our economy. And we need to do more to diversify our economy. I think, like anything else, you got to have, when you invest, you diversify just in case if something happens with one particular product. Same thing with our economy. We need to diversify. Trade is key to us. Oil and gas, I support oil and gas to keep those oil and gas jobs. I support the oil and gas industry because we want to keep our prices low, our energy prices low. And that's what we need to continue working on to make sure that we keep energy prices low so our economy can continue growing. And I see 2022 as a much better year, definitely than 20 or 21. It's going to be better, but again, we need to continue working together as a team, and I'm talking about the community.
Absolutely. And We look forward to that, and we look forward to seeing you next year as well. And like you said, I know that you're in a time urgency. You're going to go back to Washington shortly, so we'll leave you with that. And Merry Christmas to your family and to your staff once more. And once more, folks out there, exercise your right to vote. Research everybody. Research everybody that's out there. And remember, early voting is coming up soon, right, Congressman?
It is coming up. Early voting starts February the 14th to the 25th. March 1st is the election. Certainly, I ask people go out and vote and choose the best candidate that would do the best job, that has the record of producing, bringing results to our community. Whatever way you want to vote, but just ask you to look at the best candidates out there. And Paul, let me say this as we close up. I want to say thank you. Martial arts, you and I have a little bit of background. You got a much better background than I do on the martial arts. But, martial arts is something, and you're an expert, and you've been honored not only locally, nationally, but internationally. So I just want to tip my hat to you because you're a different style. I'm a Shotokan karate. You're a different style, but we both understand the importance of martial arts, what it does. It's not only the physical part, but what it brings you, the discipline, what it brings you to provide a strong mind. So it's not only what you learn from your hands or your feet, but it's what brings here. And I think that's very helpful to the individual. So I just want to say congratulations to all the work that you do, because I know you teach a lot of people, and I appreciate what you do. And congratulations on the honors that you've received. And with that, just want to say, Paul, again, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and your family.
Thank you. Thank you for the humbling words, especially coming from you, Congressman. And Merry Christmas to you, your family, and everybody out there in Laredo. This will be the last show. Click like, share, and remember, we have a better year coming forward, and we will see you soon. Okay, until next time, much peace.
Thank you.